Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Helzie here from slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me today for a Case the Catalogue challenge. Today I'm going to grab the annual catalogue, open it up to a set that I have and case one of the demonstration cards that's with it. I will caveat that as demonstrators we do get sent a recipe card telling us how to make the cards that are in the catalogue, but I have not looked at them. So this is going to be completely just going from the picture and deciding what they've done and making the card to match. So let's get started. I will also add everything I use in the project today is available from my store www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Enjoy the project. So for my case card today, I'm going to be using the Glad We're Friends cling stamp set. I really like this one because it has a poochie on it. Any of the stamps that have a little pupper dog on, that's always my favourite stamp set. I love them. So I got this one straight away because it had a little corgi on and I thought it was cute. Here it is on the catalogue. It's in page 51. It's a £20 stamp set and they have two examples to go along with it. So they have this one here with the guinea pigs around the basket, and this is using the cheerful basket dies, and then it has this one here, and no points for which one I'm going to do today. I'm obviously going to do the puppy dog. Okay, one thing I will say is this puppy dog uses a brand new die set, which is cool and great, but you might miss it as you flip through the catalogue, and I did as well. So you'll see here the circle has actually got sort of some stitching around, and so has the little tag. That is because that's part of the new die, and I'll take you to the page where that is so you can see it. It's here, the Stylish Shapes dies. You can see you get 15 dies and all of them have this cool stitching effect around, which you can't really see in the catalogue. So I just wanted to show you just how groovy they are. They are nice. Now, as I said, it's not 100% obvious in the catalogue that they have these new dies with the new stitching parts around, so I didn't actually pick them up. I know. So I'm going to just be using the layering circles for this card, and I'm going to create my own tag. We make do, and I just wanted to make this I'm blown away by you card. So I've got my layering circle dies, and because I'm absolutely lazy, I've already cut one. I created some cards not so long ago for you that had a circle cut out the middle. These were the circles that were in the centre part, and it's using the largest layering die, so I've already got a circle cut. And as much as I wanted to show you how to do that, I'm sure you've seen me die cut before, and I already had a circle available. So I'm going to stamp my little corgi and his little fan in the middle. And I'm going to be using, I think they have used watercolour pencils. And I know this is supposed to be a case, but you know me. I like watercolour pencils, I like watercolouring, but I absolutely love blending. So, blending. So I'm going to be using my Memento ink anyways, the long shot of that little story. So I'm just going to stamp him on there. And there we are. All ready to blend. So as always, there is a picture in the corner of the screen so you can see what I am doing, and I'm going to colour him in using Cajun Craze. So I'm going to be using the dark Cajun Craze sort of around the middle of where he is, just to sort of do some highlights. I'm just doing a line first of all. I'm going to come back and shade it outwards. So, like I said, I'm going to come back and shade my line outwards. And then I'm going to go up the ear like that. Again, down here. But when I get to here, I'm going to stop, and I'm actually going to pick up on this side of him instead this time, because that's the side I've used over this side, and I'm going to keep all my shading to the left. And then I'm going to use the Like Asian Craze. I'm going to use the big tip just to get lots of ink on there to actually start spreading the dark over. You'll notice I'm not going all the way to the edge because I'm going to come in with a bullet tip and do the edge bit. So the two different tips of the blends actually give you a different amount of ink onto the paper. So yes, it's a lot more easier to manage the bullet tip, but actually the brush tip just really gives you a lot of ink in one go, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm now just using the bullet tip to tidy it up around the edges. I get messy with the brush tip and I go over the outsides, so that's why I haven't done that there. I'm going to give him a little light flirty flamingo tang. You're so cute. And then I'm going to come over with the ivory. So we have the ivory blend. And I'm going to do the rest of him. Around his little tummy, his little pawsies. He's so cute. And then his ears. I'm a proper pup maniac, aren't I? For the fan, I'm just going to use some grey granite just to actually get some colour onto the fan. So I'm just going to use the dark, just sort of around these stamp lines to give it some sort of outline, and then I'm just going to come in with the light. So when you actually case these cards, they're there for inspiration, and you don't have to use exactly what they've given you. You know, you can go off totally off the track, like pumpkin pie, and you can use their inspiration but actually go your own way with what you're doing. That's totally fine. So that's obviously what I've done here by going with the blends and also making my fan sort of darker than what they've done. Next up is the sentiment. So I have got some what have I got? Oh, I know the name of this one. Soft succulent. I've got some soft succulent cardstock. And as I said, I'm going to create my own little tag. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to go to 3/4 of an inch and I'm going to cut myself a strip of cardstock. There we go. I'm going to bring the memento back in. And the sentiment I'm going to use is the same as theirs, Glad We're Friends. Pop that on a block, ink it up and drop that onto the strip. Now they've used the tag die. The tag die is great because it has the stitch in, but you can easily create your own little tag ends. Just cut halfway in the middle, and you don't have to measure it or anything, just eyeball it. And just create yourself a little flag end like that on both sides. Dead simple and easy, that. So for the background of this card, what I'm going to do is just grab myself some crumb cake. I'm going to cut it in half at 14.8 centimetres because I'm in the UK and I use A4. If you're in America, you just want to cut your cardstock in half and score it in half because we all have different sizes. UK, I've just scored that at 10.5 centimetres, so it actually creates my card base. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my I'm Blown Away by You, put it onto a block, Oh, I've got something stuck on that block. I think it's one of those little, oh, what are they called? Rock embellishments. And crumb cake ink. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap grid paper because you know me, I don't like my grid paper getting messy. And I am just going to stamp this colour on colour all the way over. But I'm going to keep my arm at the same angle so that it actually looks like it's all going in one direction. I'm not mixing and matching. I'm not doing that thing where I move my arm around and get it all going in different ways. You know, I'm not doing that. I just kept it straight to create the I'm blown away by you background. So to finish this card up, you want some dimensionals. I need to start a new strip because oh, I finished my strip in the previous video. That's my blocks falling. I have my blocks resting against the side of my desk, and when I wobble it they sometimes fall. So he goes in the middle. Okay, glad we're friends. I'm going to pop one dimensional on that end and some glue there so that I can actually stick that half on, half off the circle. And then to finish it up, I'm going to come in with the classic matte dots, and I'm just going to pop these on the card like they have, and there we go. Glad We're Friends cased card using the Glad We're Friends stamp set. I hope you like that. I thoroughly loved it. I do love corgis and puppies and dogs, so I'm always happy when I'm creating those. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and come back again. And if you've liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up because it does help with my interactions. And I'll see you all again soon. Everything I've used today is available from slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Bye everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.